We've stood out in this hallway 4 years.
Yeah. Hey, I think we got some color on the walls this year.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, this everything is like it's like a science to it now. And now we got kids that have been in the program for years now. And now when the younger ones come in, they can just show them the ropes now. It's pretty cool to watch everybody interacting.
I recognize some of these kids have grown a little bit since last year, but that's pretty cool that kind of stuff is happening now.
Yeah. The one kid just walked in. I think he was like this. I just looked at him. He's taller than me. I'm like, wow.
Well, that's got to make you. I mean, this is what you wanted to do. You wanted to reestablish this, and you have.
Yeah. It's really happening, and you know, with all the partnerships we have going on here, and just to be in the school on a Friday night, you know, Parks and Rec with the staff. We got police department standing at the front door right now. You know what I mean? It's a big deal, and I mean, I repeat myself so many times about it, but this is where it's at, you know.
10 o'clock on a Friday night, and these kids are having a great time together.
Yeah. Everybody having a good time. They running into the cafeteria, they eating, and all of that. You know, it's cool. Pizza everywhere. You can't beat it, you know.
Well, you talk about a lot of things, Councilman, that the city spends money on.
Right.
Boy, this is money well spent.
Yeah, we probably could spend a little bit more, huh? Yeah, and then you look at what's going on in the world. You got, I don't know, probably easy 100 or more kids in here tonight.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting in trouble.
Right.
No resources are being spent, you know, with these kids out here tearing up the streets. Not saying that's what these kids would do, but idle time, you know, anything can happen.
Yeah. Well, and I mean,
some noise
this program really impacted you, and that's what you wanted to make sure that these kids had the same opportunities you had.
That's right. It killed a lot of idle time for me and a lot of my friends, and the whole vision of what it was back then. I got to experience it. Now these kids are being a part of it, and they don't even know how big it is. When they get older, then they'll know the impact as well.
And all these kids walk by and they know you,
Yeah.
and that's pretty cool. You're having an influence like you've always wanted to have.
Yeah, and I think they probably just think I'm Cam's dad or just a UPS man. They have no clue.
Yeah.
Most of them about me being on the city council and the work that's being done for them. But it's cool. That's the best part for me, that they don't know.
I was gonna say, to you that's not a big deal.
Right, not at all.
You give up a Friday night to be here and to do this for these kids. That's pretty cool.
That is very true. I've done this as long as we started the program, as well as I am a mentor with Breakfast Buddies that they started in 2012, and prior to that, book reading at Humerson Elementary School in Lafayette. And I come here at Walker Grant on Wednesday mornings to do SWAG program, which is Student with Academic Goals. So as long as I'm around the youth, they're never going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
So I give up my Friday nights. I do the functions. I play at the JM basketball games. It's about giving to the community and letting the kids have fun and enjoy what they want to do.
And who knows, someday some of these kids are going to be able to look back and say, I remember Mr. Mike from playing the music.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
it's something.
Yes, sir. And this right here, Midnight Madness, I wish it was city, county, statewide, where every county, every city can do what Councilman Frye started here in Fredericksburg 4 years ago. And we wouldn't have to worry about where our kids at, because we have people that want to give back to the community. We just need to be able to have the people that want to volunteer their services to be there with the
Well, and Councilman, you talk about programs that work.
Yeah.
This is one that works. It might not get a lot of attention, but
right.
You know,
we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. And these kids, they getting what they need, and that's what it's all about. And even when it comes to the local, whoever's around us, who are all of the elected officials, it makes me wonder, I'll call some folks out. What are you guys doing if you're not doing this?
Yeah.
And what are the kids doing in your community? If you represent a district, an area, a ward, what are the kids doing where you're at? So that's a big deal. Instead of looking in the crime reports on Monday morning and seeing what happened over the weekend, you gotta be proactive in a lot of this.
This is high energy and loud.
Yeah, Tommy Hayden is the man. I want to say Tommy Hayden is the man. Tommy Hayden runs that gym, man. He and sometimes the kids won't play a game unless Tommy Hayden is announcing. They'll pick the teams and they'll give him the microphone. So it is. It's high energy. So it's cool.
And Mike, this is a fun place to be on a Friday night. It's
Yes,
great
it
that you and others volunteer to keep this thing running.
Yes, thank you, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate Mr. Frye, who's offered me the opportunity to be here with you. And hey, he calls, I'm coming every week. If I'm in town, I'm here.
That's true.
Every Friday night.
And sometimes that's all it takes, is
Yeah.
just to be asked. A lot of people do things, sometimes just have to ask them.
Yeah. And like I say, with Mike Swain over here, oh man, he's ready, you know, and the kids know him, and you know, it's just a point, you know, he's out there playing music, you know, he's got to load the truck up. That's what everybody doesn't see. He's got to load all the equipment up. He's got to play the music, then load all the stuff back up, you know, at the end of the night. But it's all, like I said, they got a DJ, they got everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for what you did. You restarted this. Thank you.
Yeah.